So we were discussing human resource management, and you are going to want to use online resources, maybe like Glassdoor, to understand things like, have there been high levels of turnover? In Harley, turnover has not been an issue. Employees tend to stay a long time. There was an exception where there were some strikes when they offshored and outsourced some of their manufacturing that ended up having a really bad effect on the brand and on the quality of the product. And there was a backlash from owners all the way through to employees. There may be systems or events that are creating layoffs in your companies, particularly now during a pandemic. That was not an issue during this time of Harley's history. What are they being recognized for? Are outside groups saying this is a wonderful place to work? So those are some of the things that you're going to want to look at to understand the HR impact and practices of the company that you're studying, and then as a group with Tesla. So you're also going to want to take and understand some of the IT realities. Is there more automation in the business? Is e-commerce or some sort of e-business platform impacting the way the industry works? And it may be that people aren't able to come in or willing to come in to Harley shops. Can they shop online or see products online still to be able to make those sales to the final customer? Use of the internet was growing during this time. The prevalence of e-commerce was on the rise, and it's only gone faster since the time that this case or this time period we're looking at came to an end. Automation has increased as well, and understanding how that plays into creating a iconic crafted uh, product like a Harley is important to understand. We will not be using Vrio analysis this semester, but it is a way of asking. If I've found out that something we're particularly good at or something we're particularly poor at, we ask 4 questions. Is it valuable? Is it rare? Would it be hard for others to imitate, or hard for us to imitate that in something we find in a competitor? And are we leveraging it to our benefit in a way that really helps us to succeed in the marketplace? So the next thing that we're going to begin talking about is the role of the board of directors and corporate governance. And for you, you're going to do 2 things. Again, whenever we discuss something in the lecture, the expectation is you will apply it to the case, Tesla, as a group. You apply it to your company personally and turn in the work so that I know you're making good progress and I see how you're understanding the material. Corporate governance, we're going to look at 2 things. We're going to look at the CEO, and we're going to look at the board of directors, the group that actually hires and fires the CEO. And some boards will be smaller, some will be much larger, depending on your company. All of us will take a look at Tesla again. In your groups, you'll put this together, and I'll show you the deliverables that I'm looking for in just a little bit. So the role of a board of directors, since it may not be fully um, understandable to you, they set corporate strategy, including mission and vision. They can hire and fire the CEO and other top management or C-suite talent. They control, monitor, and supervise that top management. Are they doing their job and doing it well? They can review and approve the use of resources. They're supposed to look out for shareholders. So that's not all stakeholders. It's a particular kind of stakeholder, the shareholder who has ownership of the company through stocks, and ensure that the corporation is managed in accordance with laws and regulations, and try to work out conflict of interest situations. So those are all critical responsibilities of the board of directors. And here's a map that you can pause